Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Teddi Mellencamp says she is grateful. Despite struggling amid stage 4 cancer journey, Teddi Mellencamp shares a health update amid her journey with melanoma. 44-year-old former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star was diagnosed with skin cancer in 2020. Since then, she has had more than a dozen surgeries to remove both melanoma spots and brain tumors. Teddi Mellencamp is updating her supporters on how she's coping with her stage 4 cancer diagnosis. In a new Instagram post shared Monday, September 22nd, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum, 44, admitted that things are not always easy as she navigates her new normal while prioritizing her health. Mondays, am I right? She began in her caption, which included a single selfie of a bare-faced Mellencamp sitting in a home in a cozy hoodie. Her short blonde hair was on full display. Emotions high. Love to everyone out there. If I haven't responded to your text, I love you. I am just struggling, she continued. Mellencamp didn't go into detail about her struggles. Instead, she invited her 1.2 million followers to come together and share their positives from today. Mine is, I feel very grateful for the people in my life, the former reality star wrote, adding a pink heart emoji. Some fans immediately took the opportunity to offer Mellencamp words of encouragement. My sister had lung cancer, breast cancer, throat cancer, stage 4 with liver cancer. She beat them all and has been cancer-free for 5.5 years. One person wrote, another added, my dad beat stage 4 melanoma. Keep on fighting. Immunotherapy isn't pretty, but he's been cancer-free for several years. Hugs and prayers to you. Mellencamp was diagnosed with stage 2 melanoma, the deadliest form of skin cancer, in 2022, and has had 17 melanoma spots and 4 brain tumors removed. She confirmed in April that her cancer had metastasized to her brain and lungs. In a video shared to her Instagram stories in August, the Bravo star confessed that all of her appointments can sometimes take a toll on her. At this point, I feel like I live in doctors' offices, the Teddi co-host said while wearing a paper hospital gown. Here we go. Go get your checks, everyone, for all the things, all the appointments. It's worth it. In a People-exclusive look at her appearance on the Jamie Kern Lima Show podcast last month, Mellencamp discussed not knowing where her future with the RHOB stood due to the physical challenges associated with her treatments. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what People has to offer. From celebrity news to compelling human interest stories. No, I don't have the bandwidth for it right now, she said. I'm not somebody that likes to do something when I can't be good at it. I feel like my words are a little stuttery sometimes, and it doesn't mean I'm telling a lie. Mellencamp added, some people have to relearn to talk after having these surgeries that I had. The fact that I can do as much as I can do, I'm so blessed for. But it still happens to me and some days are very bad. Teddi Mellencamp has never been one to hide from the truth. As a former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star, accountability was more than just a tagline. It was her identity. Today, that mantra holds deeper weight than ever as she faces the most difficult battle of her life, stage 4 melanoma. Yet despite sleepless nights, rounds of treatment, moments of fear, and the emotional toll that comes with being both a fighter and a mother, Mellencamp is choosing to see the light. In her latest update, she admits she is struggling, but she emphasizes another word just as strongly, grateful. It's a juxtaposition only those in the throes of adversity truly understand. Because for Teddi, every sunrise is both a challenge and a blessing. Every doctor's appointment is a reminder of fragility. Yet every hug from her children is proof that life is still rich with purpose. A journey far from glamour. Fans first met Teddi as a disciplined, fitness-focused accountability coach who joined her HOBH in 2018. She was the voice of structure among chaos, the woman who believed in results, routine, and resilience. But cancer doesn't care about meal plans or workout schedules. It doesn't wait for you to be ready. It arrives without permission. Teddi's melanoma diagnosis began with a single spot, one she nearly ignored. It was her routine skin checks that caught it early. But even early detection wasn't enough to halt its aggression. What began as stage 2 escalated. Surgeries followed. Scans brought uncertainty. Eventually, she received the words no one ever wants to hear. Stage 4. To some, that might sound like surrender. But to Teddi, it became a declaration of war. Speaking through the struggler rather than retreat into privacy, Teddi chose to speak. She has documented her scars, her tears, her hospital gowns, and her quiet reflections online, not for sympathy, but for awareness. In her recent message, she opened up with stunning honesty. Yes, I'm struggling. Some days I cry for no reason. Some days I feel helpless, but I wake up every morning grateful that I'm still waking up. Those words resonated across social media. The comments were not filled with pity, they were filled with admiration. Survivors, patients, mothers, fans, all thanking her for putting words to what so many feel. That's the thing about Teddi. Even while fighting for her life, she is lifting others, leaning on love. Her husband, Edwin Royave, has been her anchor. Their marriage has seen the glitz of red carpets and the grind of reality TV drama, but nothing tested them like this battle. And yet, in every photo, every hospital selfie, his arm is there beside her, steady, patient, unwavering. Her children, Slay, Cruz, and Dove, may not fully understand the weight of the word cancer, but they understand love. They understand that sometimes mommy needs to rest more. They understand that kisses matter. They understand that laughter is medicine. To Dot and her RHOBH family, they've rallied. From Kyle Richards leaving emotional messages to Tamara Judge cheering her on through their podcast, to Tease in a Pod, Teddi is surrounded by women who refuse to let her stand alone. Finding strength in routing cancer might have interrupted her world, but it did not redefine her. Teddi still works out, not always at full force, but always with intention. Movement is her rebellion. She still laughs on her podcast, cracking jokes between serious health discussions. Humor is her armor. She still coaches others through fitness and lifestyle. Motivation is her fuel. Being grateful doesn't mean I'm not scared, she shared. It means I choose to find meaning in the fight, and that's what makes her story powerful. She's not pretending to be invincible. She's not branding her suffering as inspirational for profit. She is simply saying, I'm here. I'm hurting, but I'm thankful. A voice for prevention beyond personal storytelling. Teddi has become a fierce advocate for melanoma awareness. She urges followers to get skin checks, to wear sunscreen, to demand second opinions. Because if her journey can save even one life, then every needle, every scar, every tear-washed pillow becomes part of a purpose greater than her pain. She has said it repeatedly, I didn't grow up thinking about skin cancer. I didn't think it could happen to me. Now I want everyone to know. It can. Doctors have been encouraged by her transparency. Fans have posted photos of their own dermatology visits, tagging her with thanks. Teddi is not just surviving, she is educating. Hope through uncertain stage for melanoma is a long road. It is not solved by platitudes or wishful thinking. Teddi knows that. She doesn't sugarcoat it. She calls it a lifelong battle, one that requires constant monitoring, constant treatment, constant courage, but she also believes in miracles. She believes in medicine. She believes in progress. And above all, she believes in tomorrow for those fighting similar battles. Her message is simple. You're allowed to feel weak and grateful at the same time. You're allowed to cry and still call yourself strong. A warrior in real timidity. Mellencamp is not waiting until she's better to inspire others. She's doing it now, mid-fight, mid-fear, mid-healing. Because sometimes power isn't found in the victory. Sometimes it's found in the climb. She is still climbing, still choosing, still showing up, scars, and all dot. And while she may be struggling, she is also undeniably, unshakably grateful.